And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Jones on the return. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Patriots take over at their own 32-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, what's up here? Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down that time by Nolan Smith.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 28-yard line.
5. Yep, 45. Here we go.
And they go play action with May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
His throw incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but then proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Play action. May.
And that will be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for the game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing here is May.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does Eagles have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Off the play fake. Here's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
No score after one on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action now. May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The improv act, they're good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. We're going to throw. May. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. From the gun, it's May.
Throw left side complete. That's Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Trevion Henderson.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
Breaks through the contact.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with it. And that's caught inside the 35. That will go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
First down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for 28 yards.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
On the sneak, it's Hurts.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Philadelphia.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will.
And the pass to Henry is intercepted.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Burt sets up to throw it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He's into space past the 25.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 42 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll throw with May.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs as the first half is winding down.
And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
May going to try to throw for it.
It's complete. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
To the air, May. Got a man, Boutte. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
May going to give it to Henderson.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
Hey, here we go, set. Hey, what's that?
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here's May. Gets this complete to Boutte.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Kayshon Boutte.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots have come back to make it a 2-point game. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver And that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And an Eagles first down. A gain of 5. First down, Philadelphia.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Quick slant, Dotson.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And an Eagle first down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The kick by Elliott is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance of the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
To throw, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. You got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Hey, 73. Don't touch that. Don't touch.
That one looks like he'll throw here. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Grant Calcaterra,
An 11-yard touchdown.
and the Eagles will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Open man to tight end Henry. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Play action. May. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Pass complete. On the crossing route, this is Hooper.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. And they go play action with May. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They're going on 4th down. May. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
It's caught by Hooper. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Austin Hooper, 29 yards. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
May going to try and throw for it.
And that's caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on it.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
On third down, Barkley. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And we talked so
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go. You can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach.